Hi guys. I want to do an update on the plant trade that Kelly's Hoya and I did last June. Actually, the my video was made on the 23rd of June, so we're almost a year out from when I got all those little baby cuttings. And most of them are doing pretty well. I did lose a couple, and I'll list those when I get over to my pad that's on the other side of the room here. This is my master bathroom, and it is I don't know, I took a compass to my house and went around to the windows, and they are not at all what I thought they were. I thought this was the east window, but actually I'll have to do another video on that with the compass in my hand. I can't remember all of them. Brain like a sieve. Anyway, I'm going to start here because these are low. I don't have to climb to them. This is the Hoya Sunrise. And I would say it's doing well. I think it's getting, let me see, how do I find it with the camera? There, right there, kind of off to the side behind to the end of my finger there, that's behind the leaf, a new little vine coming. And this one was odd. Kelly even laughed. She says, I don't know what you're going to do about this one. There are two cuttings here, but one of them was rooted at both ends, and neither one of us could figure out which end was which. So I planted them both in the ground or in the pot. And I'm trying to get into it to see. I'm trying to move a leaf out of my way to see which. Okay, this one that is shooting up the new vine out of the middle, where is it now? Right there, that shows it pretty well, is coming from the middle of both rooted ends of the one cutting. So, looks like it's going to grow a plant out the middle. So that's good. It's doing really well. It likes it right here in this window. It has a little bit of sunrisey color to it. I don't like to see them burned all to a crisp. That just bugs me. Anyway, and this is the Elisa, and it's doing really well. Now, I thought it was reverting because it put out these two totally green leaves. And so I cut it and took that cutting, and I thought, well, I'll just root it as a plain Hoya australis, because I lost mine, a big beautiful plant, and it just poof up and died. But I'm trying to find it's getting, I can't figure out what the hell I'm doing with this damn camera. Okay, there's a new little leaf. So yeah, there we go. There we go. I found it. Oops. Okay, it's putting up a new vine. I took it back, scraped out the nodes all the way down to where the variegation stopped. That one leaf is behind my finger. See them? They're pink colored. Well, that's still not coming in very well. Dang. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm trying. I really am. Okay, there you go. Now you can see the two new leaves that are coming up on the new stem that's grown out of just above the last shoot where it was variegated. So we're good. We've got that. But when I get to, it gets a little further along, the cutting that I took off that I thought had reverted is now getting variegation on it. So what the hell? I don't know. Anyway, I love it. It's pretty, and we'll see. Now, I tried to line these up to get Kelly's Hoyas all together that I got from her. And apparently, some of these aren't on the first video that I did, because now that I think back, we did a second trade. And so I'm going to include all of them because I can't remember what ones were on what trade. I can just tell by the dates on the tags that it was a second trade. So I can't even read my writing. Can you? Yeah, you got me. Anyway, it's doing okay. It's growing. It's putting new stuff up right here. And so it's doing okay. They're all rooted. This is the Curtisii she sent. And I think it's not showing up very well. There. I think it's doing really well. And it's a cutie. I love the little tiny leaves. Looking for roots. There's one. I don't know if it'll show on the video, but I can see it through the camera. Oh, yeah. Come focus. There's some on the bottom of the cup. I like these clear cups to root them in, then you can see where they're at. Okay, this is the Caudata Sumatra. I don't know. Anyway, it's doing okay. That died. This coming up, but I think right there at the just where that starts coming up, it looks like there's a new growth point sticking out. I don't know. I'm not sure, but anyway, it's alive. It's doing fine. And this here, look at the size of this beast, has really grown. Oh, I love this one. It is the Genie. Yeah, it says Genie on it. And, oh, it's a beautiful thing. It's getting lots of nice new leaves. I think all of this is new. All of this in a year from being a fresh cut. And I even clipped it, and I've got a second piece right here going. Lighting is terrible. It's blinding me even. Okay, and then I need to make a trellis for that one. And this one, I think, is this one of Kelly's? I think. Leaves are in the way. Yes, oh yes, this is the fungi. Look at these beautiful leaves. Aren't they gorgeous? And it is just going bananas. Look at that stem, and it is alive. It's doing really well. It's getting little. Come on, focus. Well, let's try it. There we go. Little tiny leaves coming. And that almost looks like a carry-eye, but I don't know what happened. It's just a damaged leaf, but it looks kind of neat. Anyway, love this plant. Absolutely love it. Another I need to make a trellis for. I've been busy out in the yard. I can't spread myself far enough around. I need a couple of me right now at this time of year. This is, there. I copied it off her tag. I don't have any idea how you pronounce that, but it's doing okay. Its leaves feel good. They're sturdy. It's getting a new, right there, right in the middle of those two leaves. It's got a new growth point coming. So some of them are kind of slow, but that one hasn't been. This is one of the, must have come from the second trade because I dated it the 19th of August of 22. So the other ones came in June of 22. And I love this poor little baby. It's Zambales. Zambales. It was just a teeny little cutting. I got it going once, lost it, had to reroot it again, but now I think it's coming along quite well. It looks happy, it's doing well, it's growing new stuff. Love it. I love it. See how tiny the leaves are? They're so cute. All right, now, I don't know. This has to be from Kelly. But I lost the tag. I have no idea what it is. Let me get a better angle on it there and see. Kelly, if you're watching and you have any guesses, let me know. I know it has to be from your group, but I have no idea. And backing up a little bit, some of these have kind of taken a hit because, well, everybody was talking about flat mites. I don't know if I had them or not, but just in case, I treated everybody with the sulfur treatment, and it's like 4 treatments, I don't know how many, a week or 10 days apart. And then it makes a hell of a mess all over the leaves. Each leaf has to be hand washed, wiped, oh God, to get it off and to get the sulfur marks off. I'm climbing up here to get to these that are hanging on the wall. This is the viola. And let me get, I don't know, it's about the best I can get it in view. It's beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love these glossy green leaves, and they're real beefy. These were the 2 original leaves, and so all this darker green here, here, and here are new. And this is the incrustatus. I don't know. Anyway, whatever, it looks good. It's obviously growing. It's much bigger than it was when I got it. This looks like it came from the second trade too, so it's not on the first video. I know these were, because I was afraid of them. I'm still afraid of them, but I think they're doing okay. These are the compacta, and I've got all 3 stems going in there. One stem, do I have all 3 stems? Yeah. One stem took a long, long, long time to root, so I finally got them all in there. And that's it from hanging up here. Now I got to get down off my stool. Oh, wait. Did I miss this one? Yeah, this is the Finlia Sony, and it's got a new leaf. This is a new leaf right here. The other 2 it came with. And it seems to be slow, but it's getting, if you look real close, just below my thumb is, well, come on, you could focus, is a new leaf. And it looks like an actual stem might be going to come in there, not just a leaf. So, fingers crossed. Now I'm going to go across. I don't think I did these. Here we go. If I did, oh well. Old brain. These sit up on this right here, but I had to move them down because they all blend together so that you could see them. This is the, well, I wrote down on the tag diversifolia. Come on. There we go. But 819, but is it a diversifolia or a multiflora? I don't know. Kelly, if you got any words on that. Multiflora, I don't see it. Whatever it is, it's beautiful. Look at these gorgeous leaves. They're so pretty. And I think, no, I haven't chopped it yet. It's just, I just made this trellis out of clothesline stuff. Actually, if you wind them around twice, make a circle and then wind the second around the circle, it's really quite sturdy. I was surprised. Yeah, no, there's just one cutting in there. So it's doing really well. I mean, there's my hand. And that's pretty good sized. This is the linearis. And just last week on a Hoya, not from Kelly, it was sitting beside it. It's cuttings off my Bella, it got spider mites. And so I sprayed all of them that were in that 3-pot container. And so it's looking a little sad. It didn't like the neem very well, but I think it's doing okay. So it's doing okay. Lost a few stems, but it's doing okay. And then this is the Hoya Joy, and this is a beautiful, beautiful baby. She absolutely brings me joy. And big leaves, beefy leaves. I love these big I like the really big leaves, and I like the really little leaves. Look at this one. That's a new leaf. It's come in. I think it came with these two, and it started growing a long vine, and I chopped it. I tried to see down. Yes, it's got two. Well, I can see it, but you can't. There you go. It's got 2 vines in it going. And love it. Absolutely love it. I think they're doing well. And so that's pretty much all of Kelly's update on the Hoyas that I've gotten from Kelly. And there's a slew of them. So I'm going to shut down for a minute. I'm going to reposition outside real quick. I was so embarrassed on what I showed you in my yard in the last video. I mean, it was just hideous. And I've spent the last couple days since I made that, actually that night, and then all day yesterday, and I mean all day, working on it. And I don't know, I've lost track of the days. They all run together now because it's just garden shovel, rock. So anyway, I'm going to take you outside and show you the yard updates. Things are starting to look a little bit better, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back outside. The 2 turquoise chairs and the little glass table sit in this area here. I've shoveled gravel on it, but I haven't hosed it down yet. This is the dog yard. So that's done. The dog yard is done. And I'm getting back to the other part, the poop yard. And I've, done gravel all along here and in here. Woo, I can't. I'm going to step off the edge. I don't want to fall. And then it's small, but it's fine. I mean, it's all, I usually only keep them out here when I get up in the middle of the night to go pee. And so it's, I don't know how many inches of gravel I put on there, but there's quite a maybe 3-4 inches deep. And then my ramp up to them. And I don't even think you can see my gravel pile, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, there's that. So this part's done. I got a little pine tree coming here that volunteered off my big mother pines that I brought here in my Jeep Liberty when we moved here. So they were little. And I'm getting to the other part of the yard real quick. So I hope I'm not walking too fast to make you sick and make myself fall down. I do have some clematis blooming here. And I can't remember the name of them, but they're doing pretty good. Ha! I got a big old weed. Damn. I swear, I have pulled so many weeds. Anyway, now this is where all the dead iris stalks were, and the flower heads off the rhubarb were gone out to the burn pile. And see, the irises, I don't dare walk backwards, I'll kill myself. So we'll just take the camera, turn it around. Hope it's showing what I want. Anyway, that looks a little bit better, and I've weeded a lot in here. And at this end, most of those are uh, all cut down, weeded, this part of it, not down around the edge. I'm trying to get to where I'm working on now, the gravel walkway in front, across the front of the house. I want to go clear to the garage with it, but you can't. I don't know, you can't really see. This needs, there's a mat sitting out in front of the garage. I think it's showing up. Anyway, I want to go that far with the pathway. And, oh, I'm caught on the dam there. And I've gone up this way with gravel. And there's my gravel pile in front of the propane tank. That's about all that's left of that big old pile that was there. And then, oh, I still need to spray these weeds here. They're just breaking off when I try to pull them, so that's still a mess. Doing the best I can. I haven't been able to do the pots. They're still filthy. And I will say, that isn't all flower pots. There is a cat kennel. I don't know if it's showing up or not. The sun's in my eyes. There's a cat kennel under there that I got at the thrift store that I need to scrub up too. And so anyway, I have weeded. Yesterday I weeded all down the wooden fence between what you see now is meant to be growing there. It's lilac bushes. And all under that. I weeded all around under that far pine tree, not the tall grasses behind it. I'm just leaving that. And I left off right where that sack is sitting weeding. I was just give out. And I wanted to wash the pots up today, but it's just barely 70 degrees and the wind's blowing. It's kind of let up now, so if it warms up a little bit more, I might get out here and wash the pots. I want to do where all those duck decoy things are laying. I want to move them, and I have some yard ornament stuff that I have down at the base of that far tree. They don't show up at all, so I'm going to bring them up and put them here. Do a thing. Where is it? Where am I? There they are. I'm going to put them right in that little area right there so I can see them out my kitchen window. Anyway, that's about it. I haven't done anything over there yet. God, what can I say? I'm doing the best I can for 74, you know? It is what it is. So anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the update. I'm just thrilled with the way all those little Hoya cuttings are doing. It's so exciting. And that's about it. So we'll see you later. Bye now.